The lab is transferring me to another project.
I thought you were still working on that treatment evaluation for COVID.
Yes, but I found a suspicious recent increase in the number of hospitalizations in Mississippi.
Are you sure they're all COVID? You know, Mississippi has other diseases, especially after hurricane seasons.
Not everything is related to climate change, Aaron.
Whatever.
Sent a request to a Dr. Washington in New Orleans for the hospital admissions record.
Does he know if the cases are all COVID?
I need to get this.
Wait, I thought we had a no calls during meals policy.
Hello? Someone is bringing over the hospital records.
Why don't they just mail them?
I told you not to wear that shirt today. It's just right here. Just use your white voice.
Yes?
Dr. Nugent?
Yes?
I'm Cornell Washington. I brought you the information you requested.
Oh, why are you here?
Excuse me?
No, I mean, why don't you come around to the back?
You want me to do what?
Dr. Washington, it's actually safer if we talk outside on the back patio. Can you come around to the backyard?
Got it. Dad, let's go to the backyard.
We are black people in a white neighborhood. You understand?
Now's not the time to be paranoid. Come on.
You wait till we get home. You wait till we get home.
Please, sit. I just made some coffee. Would you like some, Dr. Washington?
Oh, thank you.
And?
Oh, I'm Lakeisha, Cornell's daughter, and I'd love some coffee. Thank you, ma'am.
I'm Aaron Nugent. Nice to meet you both. Oh, COVID. So, what brings you to Seattle?
Lakeisha's going to law school here, and I'm visiting my sister in Renton.
This might make conversation easier.
I have my own. Thank you.
I'm so sorry for being rude at the door. I wasn't expecting you to bring the records in person.
We were in the area anyway, and I was interested in looking at what the outbreak was.
Nice yard. Have you lived here long? Do you mind if I take a look around? It's so green here. I've never been to the Pacific Northwest before.
So you're a law student?
I will be. Are you a student here?
I'll be a student at a university in environmental science.
Is your mom an epidemiologist too?
She worked for Big Pharma on a COVID treatment, but they want to transfer her to another project. Probably because she's looking too closely at the data.
You think something shady's going on? So, while we were driving up, I heard that there's going to be a Black Lives Matter rally today in Seattle. I was thinking about going.
Sure, I was planning to go.
I keep hearing about other cities having more violence from the police.
The mayor promises the police will hold back as long as the protests remain peaceful.
It's going to take some convincing with my dad. He didn't even want me to come to Seattle.
Because it's so white.
There's definitely a lack of diversity here, and he wanted me closer to home.
We definitely have a gentrification problem, but at least we're kind of controlling the virus.
Yeah, well, control came kind of late for us. My mom died of COVID-19 right as it was declared a pandemic.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the rally. What better introduction to Seattle itself?
I'm not seeing the usual respiratory and fever symptoms here.
No, because they weren't admitted for COVID-19.
What was the diagnosis?
Those forms don't say, but based on the symptoms, my educated guess would be West Nile virus.
But that's arboviral, a mosquito-borne disease.
So a climate change problem.
I didn't realize that West Nile virus resulted in so many hospital admissions.
The more serious form of it, West Nile neuroinvasive disease does.
Hey, Mom, we're gonna go to the Black Lives Matter rally.
Wear
No, you're
your
not.
mask. The demonstrations are mostly peaceful.
Mostly. There's no way you're going to that. No, you're not going to that protest. Something might happen.
Dad, I'm in law school now, which means I have a good head on my shoulders. Thanks to you, I can take care of myself.
Dr. Washington, I know how to stay safe out there. We'll stick together and we'll be back before dark.
Lakeisha, the only way you get to go is that you check in with me every 30 minutes. Do you hear me? Stay out of trouble and just be careful. And Erin, just look out for her.
Definitely, Dr. Washington. We can catch the light rail.
Thank you, Dad. I love you.
He just doesn't ask permission. I mean, these protests make me uneasy.
Well, he's in college, and he's only here right now because the campus is closed. There must be a lot of West Nile virus to have so many serious cases. Why haven't I heard about this?
Maybe because West Nile cases occur in poor black communities. Local governments routinely ignore them because they're not trying to fix the underlying causes.
Why did the Mississippi Health Department classify them as COVID?
Well, I thought you could tell me that. Why are you so interested in hospital admissions?
I work for Genesid Labs. They want to see if their COVID treatment lowers the hospital death rates.
Do you have any more of that coffee left? I think I'm gonna need it.
Of course, Dr. Washington.
Cornell, please.
Call me Michelle.
Thank you. Michelle, so if West Nile patients are counted as COVID and they don't die, that increases the treatment statistics, right?
Right. Fewer patients dying relative to the number of hospital admissions is one way they measure the treatment success.
Even if they're not COVID related?
I'll exclude these patients now that I know they aren't COVID. Can I use these admission forms to explain why?
Actually, no.
Why not?
Let's just say they aren't exactly authorized.
So that was quite a favor you did me.
Let's just say we have overlapping interests.
Which are what?
I want to know if the COVID treatment really is effective, and I'd like to see the West Nile outbreak investigated.
Maybe I should see just how much this changes the statistics.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Well, removing these cases makes it unclear whether the treatment is working at all.
Changing the statistics aren't going to win you any friends at Genesid.
Not sure how many friends I have there now.
What do you mean?
They want to transfer me to another project. I have 2 weeks to tell them if I'll go.
Does Genesid know that you're looking at these cases?
I mentioned it to my supervisor.
Then you're being warned. Did it occur to you that classifying these cases as COVID is not a mistake? Shouldn't they be back by now? It's getting kind of dark.
Try calling Lakeisha. Hello. Oh, hi, Rachel. When? He was with a friend, Lakeisha Washington. Can you check on her also? Okay, call me or text when you know. Okay, bye.
What happened? I thought you said they'd be okay.
That was my lawyer friend. She's an observer at the rally. She saw Aaron get arrested after they fired tear gas.
Tear gas! The mayor promised that they would be okay. So he lied. She.
Actually, the chief of police overrode her, citing an emergency.
So we have a racist white guy in the White House and a racist white guy for the chief of police.
She's actually black.
What?
The chief of police is a black woman.
Michelle, I knew this was a mistake.
Rachel has experience in this. She and the other lawyers will get the charges dismissed, or at least reduced, and bail them out.
So what am I supposed to do now?
Hi, Rachel, what's happening? Did you find Lakeisha also? Thanks. Okay, bring them both to my house. When will they be arraigned? Okay.
Well,
They're charged with failure to disperse, which was reduced from resisting arrest. They'll be arraigned tomorrow, and she'll bring them here after.
tomorrow. Michelle, is my daughter okay?
Yes. But she got hit with a baton, and it's kind of bad. The protest medics treated her, but then the tear gas started.
So the cops went after a black man, right? Why am I not surprised?
I'm so sorry, Cornell. I had no idea they would do that.
It's not your fault. I haven't gotten any sleep. Are you sure your friend can handle the arraignment?
This is what she does, and she'll take care of them. An angry parent does not help in court. Were you hurt? What happened?
The mayor is taking a lot of heat for using tear gas, but she dropped the charges to failure to disperse, and we won't be arraigned.
I was so worried.
No arraignment.
I can't lose shit. I'm just glad that you're back, and at least you won't have an arrest record when you apply for the bar.
And I got an introduction to the legal system. Rachel told me to keep in touch with her for an internship.
So, are you guys making any progress?
Dr. Washington thinks that the surge in admissions was not from COVID.
So why was it marked as COVID?
Well, the government is paying the drug companies a fortune for COVID treatments.
But why pad the COVID admissions?
Well, to improve the treatment statistics and make it look more effective.
It appears there may be some kickbacks to local politicians.
How do you know?
I talked to a friend last night. A leaked email suggests that one of the more corrupt politicians gets a tidy sum from Genesid if this treatment program goes through. And Genesid gets a huge bonus for fast delivery.
Well, that would explain why my supervisor wants this wrapped up, errors and all.
So what will you do?
If I drop the issue, I get to keep my job. But people get hurt.
And if you don't?
I lose my job, but keep my integrity.
You could go to the media.
Yeah, Mom, you guys should break the story.
I don't know. Are you up for this?
Okay, I'm in.
Why not go out with a bang? I'll write about Genesid padding the admissions count to make it look like their treatment is working.
Which means ineffective treatment for COVID in Mississippi. And I'll write about the corruption and neglect of West Nile virus cases in black communities.
Michelle Nugent. Okay. I'll do that. Okay, thanks.
What was that about?
That was the university group at the Seattle Health Alliance. They were impressed with our investigation report. They want to hire me to evaluate their treatment.
Way to go, Mom! I've got to go. I'm going to go see Keisha on Cap Hill. I will see you later.